Hey guys, in this episode, I'm going to be answering questions from our Fanbase University members. I spent the last 14 years playing over 1,000 shows, touring 22 different countries, and become a top 40 Billboard charting artist. I fired my record label to go out on my own as an independent artist to market and release my own music, selling thousands of albums and millions of streams. The question I always get is, how did I do it without a label and sell even more music? This podcast is here to show you the way. Join me and follow along as I learn, apply, and share marketing strategies to grow my music business in a loyal fan base. Hey guys, welcome to another Smart Music Business podcast. I'm really excited to answer some questions from some of our Fanbase University members. If you are not a Fanbase University member, that is an exclusive membership where I do 2 group coaching calls every single month for at least an hour, answering all your questions, and you get exclusive training. So if you want one of your questions answered on this podcast and just get bi-weekly training from me personally every single month, go to fanbaseuniversity.com. I'm getting ready to go on a trip to California. I live between Canada and California. I used to live in Cali full-time. I used to live in Canada full-time, but now we're back here. And number one, we're going for partly vacation, partly work, because I got a bunch of shows and festivals, and I actually have a show in California as well at this festival in Huntington Beach. And so it just makes it a lot easier for flights. And also I have my Kickstarter campaign where I'm shipping out all my packages, and the majority of the packages are in the US, and so it's so much cheaper and easier just to not only just ship, but even just print the labels, like using USPS.com. You can print the labels and it's a little cheaper, and it's just, I can just play some music and or whatever, something inspiring or a course or something like that, and just learn while I'm putting some of these packages together and just get pumped up, as opposed to going to the post office and standing in line. And I will say this, the United States post office is far, far, far more advanced and easier than the Canadian one. Like, heck, you can actually just go right to the machine, the kiosk, and ship stuff out, which we have done many, many times. So doing 400 plus orders there and promoting that. So that's what we're going to Cali for. And I'll just say this before I start answering these questions. It's not if you ever do a Kickstarter campaign, it's when you do a Kickstarter campaign. Allow your fans to buy more than just your CD. Offer cool packages. It's not just about, making more money, which is great and all, but it's about offering them better experiences, signing their CDs for them, letting them be involved in the creation of the record. So without further ado, let's answer some Fanbase U members' questions. The first one is from Tim, and he says, for Facebook video ads, is it okay to use a lyric video, or does it have to be a fully produced music video? And so the short answer to that is no, it does not have to be a fully produced music video. If it's a dope lyric video and it's just eye-catchy and it's awesome, the main thing is that you can't have more than 20% text on the thumbnail, okay? And I have personally found that music videos tend to perform better, but I haven't tested enough lyric videos. I'm going to be using a lyric video in a campaign for my Firestarter lyric video, and I know it's going to perform awesome. I just have to have a killer thumbnail so that it grabs people's attention when they're scrolling through the feed. Okay, so just make sure it's dope. Make sure it's energetic right off the bat. Like I say to all artists, okay, that I coach, cut off that long, boring intro that nobody cares about except for you and your video director. Nobody cares about your creative and super artistic intro when they're scrolling through the feed. You need to grab people's attention quick. Okay, for more on that, just grab my Facebook ads for music course, and that'll help you with that. Okay, next questions is from Curtis. What up, Curtis? He says, we're about to release a new album and have a lot of requests for vinyl records. Where do you get yours printed, and how do you ship them? 2 great questions. Well, first question is, that's great if a lot of people are requesting it. Have them request with their wallets with a pre-order. A lot of people say, oh yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, you should totally do that. You should totally get that shirt design or get vinyl done. And then when you do it, they go, oh, I can't afford it. It's like, well, get people to vote with their wallets, okay? Pull their money out and make sure that they vote with it and that you have a plan to sell it, because there's nothing like getting stuck with a bunch of vinyl. I have a vinyl funnel that I'll put a link to this that you guys just can have for free, where I used to sell my vinyl. I'll put that in the show notes here, where you can just get that free vinyl where I sell my vinyl using Facebook ads, and it's freaking awesome. As far as getting them printed, I used a company out of Toronto called Microforum. Okay, that's microforum.ca, Microforum. But if you just Google for the US, there's dozens and dozens of places that print vinyl. It used to be that there wasn't very many, but there's a lot of places that do it again because it's become more on demand and it's cheaper to print than ever. And as far as the packaging, there's a company I use called Uline. That's the letter U, Line, Uline, where I order a lot of my shipping supplies and stuff like that. But even the place that you print at, they can probably recommend as well too. But we used specifically Uline. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this podcast. It's a shorter one, but it was packed with some value bombs. Hey, if you're planning on selling vinyl, get that vinyl funnel. If you're not a Fanbase U member, you need to do that. But hey, have a great week. Keep creating, keep marketing, and never quit. Peace. So if you're a struggling artist and you're just trying to figure out this music industry, you want to go full time with your music, you want to get noticed on social media, or learn how to launch an album, an EP, or just get your music more marketed out there, I want to encourage you to check out my coaching program called Fanbase University. Every single month, I jump on the phone 2 times with my students and I coach them and I teach them how to market their music, how to get noticed, how to handle booking agents, record labels, and just get their music out there. Also, you get access to exclusive training, you get interviews with music industry professionals. If you want to find out more and not do this on your own, not struggle, because I've wasted thousands of dollars on my career and now I want to coach other artists. Check out my program, fanbaseuniversity.com, or click the link below to find out more info.